me get my gum out. I shouldn't like, okay. Uh,
Yes, the two lights shining in the dark are back again.
yes.
So what are we going to talk about today?
Right. So we are talking about um, what is mentality. The mindset. If it's not healthy, then everything around you is going to crumble.
Yeah, it does. It
Yeah,
does.
and what happened to me a year ago. I had finances coming at me. I had more like things coming up at me economically. The gas prices went up, and so much changing all of a sudden. And then past trauma came back, and it all hit me like a ton of lead. And I felt like I had just hit a wall,
Yeah.
and that wall came crashing down, and I was immobilized. That's the best word I can think of. It. I was just immobilized, and I just got into like this deep depression. And then the suicidal thoughts came, and I knew that I wasn't going to take action on them because that wasn't my voice. And I know that's the only thing that separated me from the one that has taken their life. They listened to the wrong voice.
Yeah.
And so if we can prevent someone from doing that, that's what we're here for. And so in doing that, I went to a group home where I could just kind of chill out. I had sought medical attention, which is number one key. Seek medical attention if you're someone that is like so troubled that you don't know how you're ever going to get out of it.
Yeah.
The loved ones around you have no clue how to help because you don't even know what to do in order to help yourself. So I sought medical attention, went to the group home for 7 days. I did not seek medication because I'm a holistic believer and that I leave up to the individual. But what I've seen, I work in the medical field, when I've seen what medicine does to you, it's not
That's
worth
not good, huh?
no, it's not worth um, the access of what you get on that other side of the side effects versus what you're already going through. So then I was able to start my healing journey of my past trauma. I got a hypnotherapist coach that the universe brought to me, which I'm very grateful for. His name is Noah Chiani, and I also got these books from people who had the past trauma that I had, and those books answer a lot of questions that I had built up, like suppressed all these feelings for 50 years.
Yeah.
And Noe Chaney took what all that past trauma that was built up and in 12 weeks sessions did what a doctor or therapist or counselor could not do. So I just want to put that out there. And your turn, Erna. What would you like to add?
Well, I haven't been in a situation like you have been, but I do know about hypnotherapy and what it can do for you when you are in a state that you believe things that maybe at some point in your life um, benefited you, and you keep going like that, it accumulates, and then at some point you're just lost.
Mm-hmm.
But with hypnotherapy, it's easy to, well, yeah, it basically is easy. It's like you say, 12 weeks, and it helped you tremendously. You just rewire the neural pathways in your mind, make new paths to new beliefs, new habits, and that changes so much that you have a whole new um way of looking at things, a whole new mindset, a whole new life, basically in front of you.
Right. So yeah, so a lot of what Bob Proctor teaches, and if everybody doesn't know about Bob Proctor, needs to look him up. Unfortunately, Bob Proctor has passed, but his legacy lives on.
I
Yes.
must tell you something,
Okay.
because Bob Proctor passed just like a month after he passed. I had this dream,
Okay.
a dream where Bob Proctor came to me and said, "We're going to do it from September. In September, we'll start." And I was like, "Bob Proctor, come on, you passed. You're not even here."
But he is.
And he was wagging his finger. "No, no, no, lady, not like this. We're starting in September." So yeah, Bob Proctor.
That's awesome. And you never shared that with me before. Thank you, Erna. And yeah, because I really feel that his spirit is still with us. I felt it when a week after when Kim Calvert did the Dynamite Lifestyle, and she had the tribute to him. I just, oh my God, I felt his spirit with us, and it was like, I mean, there wasn't a dry eye that whole day in the Facebook room. It was amazing. He has helped so many. We can't even count the numbers of people that he has helped.
Yeah,
And so, and with the teachings that he teaches, it's all about the old paradigm and the new paradigm. What you just said is just basically revising the old tapes that we put into our heads, or someone in our environment has put into our head, and and revise those to new paradigms. It's like what we talked about the other night, Orna, the what if
yeah,
this happens, to what if this happens, right?
yeah.
There's a switch, and we need to
There's
make
there's
that switch.
there's two different things, huh?
Very different. And so that's just one example. But yeah, and then talking about dreams, I mean, I talked about this the other night, and how I had a dream about my father after he passed. And I was standing by the window and I was doing dishes at some house. I have never seen this house before. And I'm looking out in the window as you go through outside, it goes into the woods. And I see my father coming out of the woods with his like orange hunting cap and red flannel shirt, all the hunting gear he used to wear. And I'm looking like, can this be happening? Because, same thing, you're not supposed to be here. So that's exactly what I said. He comes around into the side door, and I go, Dad, you're not supposed to be here. And he says, I've come to take you home. So that to me was a message saying that when it's my time to go, you'll be the one to guide me home. So,
Yeah,
and I just, you and I like really believe in dreams.
yeah,
And if there's anyone viewing this and they really believe in dreams, um, great, love it. If you don't believe in dreams, I would encourage you to look that up. What do dreams mean? And yeah, because there's a lot to it, a lot to it.
yeah, yeah. Especially because dreams are not always um uh how do you call that? Prophesize. They don't always foresee the future, but
Right.
you have dreams that are so livid, and it's not maybe not really lucid dreaming, but
Mhm.
close to it. And those are
Right.
the dreams that you want to be looking at. And especially
Mhm.
when past family members are present, that's a significant sign
Yes.
in
Um,
dreams.
Right. And you're leading right up to the other dream that I had of my dad. So you said some aren't prophesied. Well, this one is prophesied, telling me about the future. And even after I had the dream, I'm like, no, that's not going to happen. So I was sitting there on this couch again, in this house, this couch I'd never seen before. And he's sitting across from me, and again, I'm like, okay, I didn't say it this time. I'm thinking, what the heck? He said, let's be here. So he said, I've come to tell you that your husband is going to leave you, and he's going to leave you with all the bills. So after I had that dream, I was like, no, that's not going to happen. Must be something I ate, right? So 3 months later, sure enough, my husband left me with all the bills.
No.
So that's when I started taking into the fact that dreams do mean something.
Yeah.
There's a message in them, and be alert and pay
It gives
attention.
me goosebumps, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, he was trying to protect me. Yeah,
Yeah.
trying to let me know this is going to happen, be prepared, and I wasn't. But
No.
after that, boy, I was like, okay, I'm going to take stock in these dreams, man. They mean
Yeah,
something.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, we don't just dream them for nothing. So, and I don't know,
No.
everybody dreams differently. Do you dream in black and white, or do you dream
No.
in color?
Colors, smells, sounds, everything, the whole shebang.
Yeah, me too. I not only dream in color, but it's very vivid, and I can remember it like from the minute of the conversation to to the end,
Yeah.
the next day, just verbatim, just pull it out. Is that how you are too?
Yep. Yep. And I even though I'm Dutch and
Hmm.
English is not my mother tongue,
Yep,
I do dream in English as well. So both in Dutch as well as English.
that's cool.
Yeah.
I don't know any other language, so I only dream in one, which is good. But so yeah, that, and then I had another dream where I was told God visited me this time, not in the personal sense, but just the voice, and
Hmm.
he was telling me to start an not online, sorry, tutoring business, a personal in-person business, and at the local library. And he said all these words. He said, "This is the contract I want you to write out." And he told me from verbatim what he wanted me to write. And it was like 3 pages long. Okay. And so the next day, because I had nothing, I was looking for something to do. I didn't have any job, and I wanted something to do. So I had taught before, so I'm like, why not? I went to a friend who was like, we could print things out like nothing. And I just not a big technology person. So I went to her and I said, this is a dream I had last night. And she believed in dreams. And I said, if I can tell you what was said to me in that dream, can you print it out for me? She goes, sure. She goes, you can remember that? And I said, yeah. And then when I started telling her and rolling it off, she's like, this is 3 pages full of stuff. How do you remember this? I'm like, because it was very distinct. Just like in the Bible, when
Yeah.
you hear stories of them telling it back, their dreams, you're like, how do they? It's like very, very distinct.
Yeah.
And so it stays with you. Um, and so, yeah, we talk more about the subconscious mind versus um, the other part of the unsubconscious mind or whatever. We can talk
Yeah.
about
Yeah.
that
You
next
have your
time.
conscious mind and your subconscious mind, and then something in
Right.
between mind.
Right, exactly. So we got a lot of, got a lot of stuff up there. That's why we need to sort it out. And
Yeah.
because, otherwise what happened to me a year ago, what happened? You get everything gets all cluttered up in there, and it's like this closet that you need to clean out. And if you don't keep cleaning it out, it's going to be all scrambled, and you're like, too much. So yeah, don't get overwhelmed, and we don't want anybody getting overwhelmed. So come join us.
Nope. Hmm.
Yep, on our TikToks, and we're here every night, pretty much. We might miss a couple, but we have replays, so watch our
Pretty
replay.
much.
Yeah. So, all right, we'll see everyone later on the fast track. Mhm.
Absolutely. See
Bye.
you.
Bye.